Greetings everyone, this is Mike Wright, the Astro Sherpa, dropping in with a spatial report. We're going to take a field trip and show you Mars in this perfect triangle. I mean, it is so extraordinary. If you want to see signs in heaven, come with me. We're going to take you on a journey. So we're going to show you the Gibbous moon, a waning Gibbous moon, 233 degrees. 240 degrees is the closing favorable angle of where we get a trine. So this will be the closing phase of this solar lunar cycle that started in Aquarius. So we are at the last degree here in a few minutes of Aquarius. So this opening act with this new moon is destruction, devastation, mass events changing our reality, and that's Mars in this Cancer. So for you to ascend and keep gaining height on your journey, your pilgrimage of awareness, consciousness, you have to let go of these lower frequency vibrations and maintain your own balance, your own harmony. Keep your physical body in tune. That means water, try to eat healthy. We want to default to sugar and alcohol, the things that make us feel good, but this is what we have to start purging. We're coming into this massive water event with Pisces. Pisces is spirituality, that which is beyond our comprehension, but it's images, movies, the fantasy, gaslight. This is where we dream. So you might be experiencing intense dreams. So this is an important time for you to try to tune your consciousness into these states, and so you can remember more and more of this as you return back into this world from that world. So the unconscious and conscious. So we're here to seek awareness, gain understanding of our own self. So that self is made up of your physical self. That's the material body you reside in. Your emotional state, that's what keeps your heart pumping, while you get up every day. Those who are depressed, their emotions are not reflected, rebounding, rolling. That's what water is. Cancer is two opposing energies coming and going. That's the tides in and out. Feeling. So it's harmony that makes us feel better. Disharmony makes us feel worse. So when you speak out of fear, worry, anxiety, the other side's coming for you. They're going to destroy your world. You are adding to the negativity emotional state. So you can avoid that by simply mastering and controlling your own thinking to a positive state, even in the most negative times. And then you will buoy to the top. That means float. When a bubble is underneath water, it has to rise. That's what air is. So for today, we're going to look at this moon. I'm going to do a correlation right here. It's right on the top here in Libra, 22 degrees. There it is, right there. I'm looking due south. So that's the top of the arc. So these are the things above us that control the things below. So in the material world, we are in the densest state possible. So that density is where you feel sound. So when we bang on granite, like the old pyramid and their obelisk, these created sound waves, and they were transmitted over the air. So when you hit something, less dense, sound doesn't travel as well. So that's why people are easily programmed. When they're dense, they just repeat the sound instead of saying, hey, wait a minute. Is that a false projection? Somebody's promoting something that is ugly, that is false, trying to make it real? That's called gaslighting. They're feeding you a lie. So it takes discernment, understanding these diverse forms, feelings, so you can unify them and understand them for yourself. So what does that take? That takes getting out of your comfort zone and understanding others. So this moon in Libra is a reflection of harmony, balance, but seeing yourself in others. So it's literally this state of being where we reached a middle point, and that's where we sublimate our feelings higher or lower. So if you're sublimating your feelings lower, that's into the body. You will experience great pain, fear, worry, anxiety. So the moon right here is meeting its counter dark point, Black Moon Lilith. This is where this untamed generation, just wants to go wild. It's the dark part of us, of our emotions, where we've suppressed, where we don't want to be, controlled. So it just goes out on its own, even in the darkest parts of the woods. So these are people considered outcast, witches, demons, but these are also our dark emotions. So this is what we have to uncover, release, free the dead, and move on. So Jupiter is now direct, coming off 11 degrees. Mars is going back to exactly 17 degrees in its retrograde motion, and that's one more week. So we have one more week of this severing, cutting, people losing, their positions, their homes, through destruction, maybe loss of jobs. This is stuff we have to have mass compassion for others in these big changes. So Saturn's coming over this 19 degrees of Pisces. This is where it retrograded, so this will be coming into a new phase. Mercury's now in Pisces, and Mercury is in its worst position in Pisces. So that our little thinking mind in the Pisces world is lost. There's no measure. When you go out into the ether and the astral world, there is no boundaries, but there are incredibly dangerous things out there. So you have to have guides, and that's the people who have mastered this and walked these paths before us. So we use their wisdom, their guidance as signposts on our own journey. So you probably had enough of the verbal. Let's go see the visual. I mean, this Mars, this is a sign in heaven for everyone. It's a giant cup. It's an isosceles triangle, with Mars at the bottom. This is extraordinary. So let's go out here. It's been breezy, massive storms coming across. So in the cold, we get high winds in these times, breezy air, Aquarius, cold. Aquarius also has moisture. So things crack, they break. There's that waning gibbous moon in Libra. And we're coming around here on the western horizon to see Mars. I mean, this is wild. Look at that triangle. That is just, I mean, that is super celestial. Just incredible. Look at that. That is signs from heaven. Wake up. Reality is false. False presentations of people's emotions. So this is the time for you to keep mastering and tuning up your physical, emotional, and mental self. The mental self is the highest state you can reach. Simply magnificent. Look at that. That is Mars retrograde in Cancer, directly between Pollux and Castor, the Gemini. One was mortal and one was immortal. One was a boxer, fighter, the other one loved to ride horses and drive chariots. So the twins, we each possess a twin. We have a dark side and a light side. So you must look at your shadows. These are the repressed feelings, and you have to release those. Those are from your past. We are in a new world. We are at the end of times. We're coming into a new time. And this is when Neptune and Saturn meet right there at the beginning of Aries. And that's, Aries is ruled by Mars. So that's action, determination, desire. So we will master our desires to ascend higher. Those who are, the desires master them, they will be enslaved for another round. So this is an immense time to wake up. Any way you go, I hope you're well. Tune in, tune up, and participate. Astro Sherpa out.